Hi, you're watching Nature Spirit Academy, where we practice wholesome traditions to navigate and restore our connection with Earth Mother. Today, I will be doing part two of Day of the Dead, Portals, and Ghosts. If you haven't watched part one, please go watch it. In part one, I talked about the definition of a spirit and also how around this time of the year, the entire world is celebrating Day of the Dead. We also understand that a spirit or a ghost is not evil, or is the word synonymous to evil. So we went over that on part one. So go ahead and watch it, and then come back to this one. Okay. So in today part two, we will discuss ghosts, dark energy, and how society made us believe anything we can't see is evil, and then the dictionary definition for ghost. So a ghost is an image of a dead person which is believed to appear or become manifest to the living. Is typically nebulous image. And it also says a ghost varies from being invisible um, to translucent, and sometimes you can't see them. But I also believe a ghost can look like a person, like me. Like they can look flesh and blood, and they can manifest into the physical. Why would a dead person's image show itself to the living? Well, there's different reasons. Maybe they have unfinished business. Maybe because we're in this time of the year where it's powerful, the magic is powerful, and they can do that. Like, who's to say we are restricted and we can't, dwell on the earth once we pass away? Who's to say that? There's no one that can say, okay, these are the rules for ghosts or spirits. So yeah, it is possible. And I guess the reason would be, why would they show themselves to us? Okay, so let's talk about how when we're alive, the energy, the work that we do, we create an imprint. Okay, and as spirits, everything that we do, it's attached to us. And as we dwell in the work that we do attached to us, it creates a permanent imprint. Okay. And that's the reason where sometimes, even when somebody's not around, you feel their presence, and, you kind of swear that you feel that person, although you can't see them. It's their imprint that you feel. And then when somebody passed away, their imprint and all the energy they put into this earth, it doesn't just magically disappear. Okay, the light went off. Okay, whatever. Sorry about that. I guess my light went off. Okay, so the work they put into the earth doesn't magically just disappear. And so the imprint remained here with us on earth. That's why like all the great people, all the, everyone that society considers worthy of honoring, we celebrate their birthday, we celebrate their death, and their work is written, and their work, it's taught in schools. We are honoring the person's imprint, their spirit. Okay. Okay, and also let's take religion for example. Okay, like I said, I have my notes, I wrote this down. I'm not trying to, you know memorize everything. Every religion is dedicated to honoring someone who was once alive. Because one thing we know about religion, everyone was alive at once until they pass away, and the people in that religion decided to make them honorable. That's why everybody literally worships them. The difference between regular people and those the religious people believe are messiahs and prophet is, they feel the messiahs and the prophets are worthy of being honored and worshiped when they pass away, but regular people cannot be honored when they pass away. So the same religions who demonize ghosts, their entire system, their entire belief system is based on people believing in a ghost. And I know people are gonna, feel a certain way about it, but I don't care, because if your religion is based on someone who was once alive, that person is a ghost. And if I want to honor my mother, my father, my loving sister, my ancestors, and you got an issue with that because you don't feel like my people are worthy of being honored, but your religious figure who was once a person walking this earth, they are worthy. So there's that going on too. It's about who's worthy of being honored and who's not. And then my question is, who decides who's worthy, who's not? Like, it's up to me to decide that my people are worthy of being honored when they passed away. Okay? And then another thing is, that I'm gonna touch on this real quick, but I'm gonna do a whole nother video. Why is like supernatural and ghosts are always considered dark energy? And it's simply due to ignorance and fear. Everything science cannot take credit for explaining, it's dark. Everything mysterious is considered dark, it's considered evil. Again, I'll do a whole nother video about that. But I do see around this time of the year anything that has to do with spirits and ghosts. It's ooh, it's scary, it's dark, and it makes it where people are afraid of spirits and just to connect. Okay, you probably crossed paths with a ghost and you just didn't know it. I know for sure that I've crossed paths with people and I know they weren't regular human beings. Something about the person's spirit was just different and I knew they were different. A ghost can be visible or they can look like humans and sometimes they can be like just transparent, but you can but anytime you can feel a presence but you can't see them, you're probably dealing with a spirit or a ghost. Now if you cross paths with a ghost and you sense there's one around you, okay, there's several things you can do. Okay, now I don't want anyone saying that I'm telling people to go be ghostbusters, to go chase ghosts. Obviously, that's not what I'm doing. But if you want to connect, you're not afraid. You're into more than what you were told to be into, and you do actually believe in spirits and ghosts, and you see like you feel like there's one around you. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to like be scared to sleep at night. So with intentions, establish autonomy of your space and yourself. Like state who you are, your family name. Every time I do something spiritual, I always state my name. I state my mother's name. I state her mother's name. I state my family's last name. Like I state who I am. And then at the same time, state your authority. If you're at home, you can say your name, say who you are, let them know, let the ghost know this is your house. Okay? And these are my children. Let them know that you own the place and you have the right to be there. And let them know that you're supposed to be there. Let them know that you want to understand and ask if they need help. Now, this is only if you're not scared. If what I'm telling you right now is terrifying, please don't do it. Okay? Then let them know they can communicate with you and tell them to show you signs. So here's the thing, we're not just flesh and blood. Like there's things happening that we can't see. There's things that we're doing in different agreements we're getting into that we don't know in the physical. Like when you go to sleep, you don't know where you go. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know. You just go to sleep. If some of the people who are really working hard on their spiritual work and they're trying to be stronger, yeah, you can wake up and have a dream and remember the dream, but most people don't remember their dreams. Most people have no clue what they were doing when they're sleeping, where they went, who they talked to. So when we feel spirits or ghosts or whatever you call it, it's not, oh, it's something negative, it's something evil all the time. It might just be a connection you made and you agreed with them that they're going to come to your house and you guys were going to work on something. So establish authority and communicate. Let them know to show you signs. Okay? Show me a sign. Whether it's when I go to sleep, show me this. I do this all the time. I always ask for signs. I always look for signs. That's how I know, okay, I'm communicating. Okay? And if it's something you can do to, like, just try your best to do it and just don't make any promises. Don't say stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do that," because you really don't know. But you can say you're gonna try your best. Okay, well, I'm gonna try my best to do this. Never make any promises. And offer food, after offer drinks, just like you would if you have a guest at your house. I know some people are like, I didn't invite them to my house. Oh, no, no, I didn't invite them to my house. But for a spirit or a ghost to come to your house, it's either they were invited or it's their house. They're like spirits and ghosts, they're not just out there trying to scare people, try to invade your space. Remember, we're busy, we're handling business no matter what realm we're in. In the physical sense, we're handling business. When we're asleep, we're handling business. Like we're always handling business, so most likely they have a business of being there. Okay. And then if you are too afraid to do anything at all, at least state your name. Okay, and state your position. Like, my name is so and so, I live here. I can sense you're here, but let me know who you are. Let me know what you want. I'll try to help. Don't sit there and go hide in your closet, go hide under your bed. I mean, this is your house. State who you are. You don't have to bring out food. You don't have to do anything that I mentioned if you're too scared. That's not for everybody, but at least state who you are. Be calm, be mindful. Remember, spirits have been demonized. Ghosts, they have been demonized. Anything, some scientists can't say, this is what it is, it's been demonized. So the same way we're scared of them, we've been taught to scared of them, they know we're scared too. They know we can't see them. They know we can't really communicate. So remember that too. You're not the only one that's frustrated. The spirit knows you can't see it, but if it's trying to communicate with you, to me, that's a privilege. Okay? And also, um, if they try to show themselves to you, it is a privilege. There's something the spirit might want from you. There might be something you agreed on at some point. Okay, and if you have loved ones who have passed away, take this time to send messages to them. Remember, the spirits are always around us. There's always some type of spirit around us, even when we can't see it. So when we come to a certain time around the year, different things are in alignment, and that energy becomes stronger where they can manifest. It's a privilege to have access to that because not everyone does. So if you do have loved ones who have passed away, take the time. It might be them trying to communicate with you. It might be somebody who live there. It might be somebody who can send messages. Send messages. If you're not sure who it is, you can even say something like, you know, I come in peace, I wish to do good. And then mention your loved ones and ask the spirit to send the message for you. This is what you're doing, this is what you want to do. Remember also, it's good it's good to have friends and allies in different places. Make alliance, okay? And also, we've been programmed as a society to just be afraid of what we can't see. Always remember that. When something's happening, you feel something's around you, you can sense something's there, and you are afraid. Know that this is what you were taught. Know that you're behaving in a way that, because you just don't know. I understand, like, you're gonna fear what you don't know, but remember at the same time, there's been a program for us to be afraid of what we can see. And then the spirits and ghosts, they've been demonized. So you are going to be afraid unless you're doing some work to not be afraid. And also, the most magical things cannot be seen. So if a ghost or spirit is connecting with you and they make themselves clear to you, you can see them. That's magic. Like, go with it. Go with it. Show interest. Communicate. Okay. And it's like I said, it's great to have allies in different places. And this time around, this time of the year is the time for that. Um, on the first part, I mentioned when you're participating, have intentions of what you're doing. If you're gonna go to parties, Halloween parties, understand it is real because you are going to it. It is real because you are um, paying money to create that atmosphere. It's real. Everything that you do is real. So if you're gonna celebrate something, celebrate it, and know that it's real, and then take that and use it for your advantage. Okay. Watch part one, and thank you again for tuning in to Nature Spirit Academy. Celebrate your loved ones. Okay, make sure you celebrate your loved ones because it makes no sense for you to go celebrate and worship a whole nother being from some religion because somebody told you this person is superior, this person in their religious book is God or whatever, and you have to worship that person that you've never seen their work. It's just people talk about them and you worship that person. Like religious um honoring and worships, it's not, it's something that had to be dwelled into the people. It's something that was placed upon the people. There's no reason why I should honor and celebrate and worship someone other than my own, other than those who sacrificed for me. There's no reason for that because every living being that walked this earth, I don't feel like any of them is superior to me or superior to my people. So why would I let somebody else tell me who to celebrate, who to worship when I'm here and I'm alive because of my own ancestors? So remember that. Celebrate your loved ones and know that they are worthy. Okay? Don't take that away from them. Know that they are worthy. And if you're going to celebrate the holidays, celebrate it all the way. Have intentions of what you're doing and honor those loved ones who have passed away. Remember, let's get wild, stay free. I'm also on Facebook, Nature Spirit Academy. Like, and follow. And I'm on TikTok, Nature Spirit Academy. Thank you. Have a good day. In the next video I'm gonna focus on doing the whole dark energy video because that's something that needs its own time and energy. So stay tuned. Please subscribe and let's keep going. Stay wild. Bye.